Okay, so I want to show you how to add a minister to your DOC Regional database. At its heart, a minister in your database is no different than any other person in your database. So what we want to do is go through the steps to add a person, and then we can tweak what's unique about adding a disciples minister. People or individuals in your database have to be connected to an address. That's one way we group individuals together. We have to have individuals connected to a household or to an address record. So let's start by creating the address record for the new minister. I can do that by going to the Program menu, Membership, and Address Records. I could also use the Welcome to Membership window. Either way gets you to the same place. So by having Welcome to Membership windows, I can choose Address Records, or I can go to Program, Membership, Address Records, and I land in the same place. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a new minister. Now this is a new minister to my region. It's not a new minister as far as the minister database at DHM is concerned. This is a minister that may have retired and moved to my region or come into the region through search and call. If the latter is the case, we need to talk about using the search and call program to its fullest capability. But let's keep it simple for now. What I need to do first is add a new address. So I'm on the address record. I'm going to click the Add button in the sidebar. And I need to put in the name information first. So last name, mailing name. This is the name that we would want to use on a label or an address to this person. Notice that CDM Plus created the label name for us. And then a salutation name. If I'm writing a letter to this person, say, Dear something, what do I want that something to be? And perhaps that's Alice, perhaps that's Reverend Johnson. Then I put in the address information. And now this is really what I need for the person at this point. I can also go ahead and create their individual record by entering their name here in this individual list box. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Type the name, click Tab, and notice that the last name gets filled in for me. This is all I need to do on the address record, so I'm going to save it here. I'm going to choose No for this option. Generally, I say yes. If I'm adding a person to my database, I want them to be able to make gifts and contributions. So now I need to fill in the individual information for this person, and I can jump to that record by using this individual button in the sidebar. Now that has opened up the individual record for this person. So I'm going to click Change because I need to make updates to this record. So I may need to add a middle name or a middle initial, indicate that the preferred name is Alice. I can add a title, I can add a suffix. The important thing to do on this box, though, is to check this box that says Minister. Now I'm going to go ahead and save at this point, so we're kind of saving as we go. That's really what you need to do. You can come in here and assign them to any groups they might be part of. This is where I would come in and enter phone numbers and email addresses for this person. But as far as getting a minister connected to the minister database at DHM, the rubber meets the road here on the Doc Minister tab. This is why it was important to check that minister box. If that box is not checked, then this is going to be a gray field that says minister information only. So we get the PIN from DHM and we enter that number. And this is where I would go ahead and click Save. That's the important piece of connective tissue. And you see now CDM Plus is telling me that I don't have oversight of this minister. Then this starts the process of requesting oversight and getting the DHM information and moving forward from there. Those are the steps really just to get a minister into your database.